right, guys. Thanks for listening to the Clark Street Wrestling Podcast. We back, baby. Yeah, we back. Hear that song on the debate? We back. We the ones. Debate coming soon. All right, we didn't forget. Yes. Debate coming soon.
No.
Yeah. It is over.
Oh, man. Yes, that debate needs to happen. Definitely.
Yes.
Definitely. Oh, man. So fantasy football wise, so yeah, that's yeah, so again, Bruce says, yeah, he and I are both better than you. So again, he wanted me to make sure that I said that.
Say
so
that?
You'll see that here in after hours.
Is he though? Bruce, is he a champion? Is he a previous champion? He ever won the big one? Have you ever won the big one? We've always been a bridesmaid.
Bruce. Huh? Bruce, one year you'll get it though, man. But, I'm gunning for it next year, so I'm gunning for it too. So I don't know if this ever happens. Me. Right, take back season. But congrats to the current champ now, Ian. Yes, Ian, congrats, man.
Yeah, you deserve it, bro.
Awesome. Yes. Yeah, I was watching it though. I'm like, oh man, because I lost by 0.16. In the first round, and then I saw it. I was watching.
Couldn't believe it.
If I played Ian, would I have won? At least if I would have lost, I'm like, okay, fine. I would have lost anyway. But no, I had more points. I'm like, oh damn.
See, don't you hate that? But see, I would have lost, so I'm like, okay, I would have got second place. I wouldn't have beat Ian. So yeah,
Tyreek Hill, man, of all players, to just think that first game, just three. I think he had like 3 points something. He didn't even get 4 points.
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill. That game, they went off and they scored a ton of points. This man, and they didn't have Travis Kelce. I'm like, oh, he's going to get 20 at least. I got less than 4
I didn't
points.
even get in the playoffs, but I just needed one fucking loss from Jason. And he had DJ Metcalf, who's been having like a sporadic year, and he needed 11 points. And he got 11 to beat me to keep
that
me
last
y'all did not want to see me in the playoffs. I know y'all didn't want to see me. I was just hot winning like, oh shit. I know y'all keep an eye on me because I'm destroying cats.
Yeah, I mean, so I was watching that. I wasn't watching the game, but I saw the points, and I'm like, DK Metcalf. This last drive means everything. If DK Metcalf gets 2 catches, he gets it. And sure enough, he got 2 catches, and then Russell Wilson threw an interception, and that was it. And I said, wow, this is how Devin goes out. Damn. So, okay. So that was that. Season. Then I was matched up with Jason, and I'm like, okay, I think I got this, but we'll see what happens here. And sure enough, it was close as hell. I'm like, oh, my God. And that last one, we both had a Dolphin. And Devontae Parker didn't do shit for him, so I'm like, oh, okay. But then Mike Gesicki was just not getting anything. I'm like, why?
Man. I think he's stuck on 3. I was watching that game. I'm like, come on, Hafeez. Come on.
Oh, my God.
What if we see Clark Street, man? Fuck this, man. At least I can give it right back to you, man.
Dude, man, I lost on a pass interference because they threw the ball to Gesicki. If he would have caught it, I would have won. But then the defender, it was a clear pass interference. I'm like, why wouldn't you just at least go up straight up and if you're gonna get beat by Gesicki, but don't go and like hack the dude, man. Come on, man. Like it was just so shitty, but whatever. But so I'm in a bunch of leagues. I was in 4 this year, and
you always do a lot.
Yeah, I just love this shit. Yeah, and like 3 of them I made the playoffs, and all 3 that I made the playoffs I finished top 3. So 2 of them I finished third. And this last one, oh my God, it was crazy. So the Pittsburgh game, I had Najee and Deontay, just like I do in the Game of Bros League.
Yep.
So I'm watching this game, and I needed a bunch of points. I mean, I was down by a good amount. But the person I was going against, he had Cleveland's defense, and I've got Pittsburgh players. So I'm like, all right. My guy scored. That's going to take away from his defense. It's perfect.
Exactly. It works out.
It was like 119. He had 119. I had like 79 or 75 or something like that. So I needed quite a bit. I needed a lot of points. I'm like, this is the duo to do it. They're at home. It's Ben Roethlisberger's last game. At Heinz Field. We'll see. Maybe he shows out. Okay. So Najee is doing the damn thing. This man is. He's running. He's unstoppable. I'm like, shit, okay, this is looking good. Deontay got the first touchdown. I'm like, yes, this is going my way. Perfect. Then, they get back in the red zone, and instead of giving the ball to Najee, they got Ben Roethlisberger throwing the ball. Like, they had 2 red zone opportunities where they didn't run the ball one time. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Because they wanted Ben Roethlisberger to get all the touchdowns for his last game. I'm like, no, just win the game. Like, don't overthink this here. Najee's unstoppable right now. They keep giving up big plays. Just give it to Najee in the red zone. They wouldn't do it. I'm like, oh my God. So, and again, he has Cleveland's defense.
Yeah.
Ben Roethlisberger throws an interception. He's getting sacked. He keeps adding points to the other side. I'm like, oh man,
this ain't working out.
This ain't working out. So fast forward the fourth quarter. So I need a handful of points still. So about like 4 or 5 points or so. And no, it was only 2 points. It was 2 points at this point. So Cleveland has the ball, and basically the way I'm looking at it is Cleveland needs to lose possession as soon as possible because the closer we get to the end, they're just going to run out the clock. Pittsburgh's just going to run out this game. Mm-hmm. So Cleveland, they had like a 3rd and long. They converted the first down. I'm like, shit. They had another 3rd and whatever. They converted another first down. I'm like, fuck. Then they keep going down the field. I'm like, this is taking too long. This drive is eating up so much clock. By the time Pittsburgh gets the ball back, they're just going to run out the clock. They're just going to get a first down, have Ben kneel down, and that's it. Mm-hmm. I'm like, oh, shit. And then Cleveland scored. And I'm like, okay, and finally it's over. But then they went for the onside. I'm like, oh, my God. If they get back this onside kick, that's really it. It's over. And the whole time I'm thinking, you know what? Should I just end the stress right now and stop watching this game because I can't take this. I'm
do that.
Yeah, I'm stressed out.
Yeah.
But I'm like, you know what? Let me just keep watching. Let me see what's going on. They kick the onside kick. It doesn't work. Pittsburgh gets the ball. I'm like, cool. But I'm watching. I'm like, at this point, it was 2.4 points that I needed. So the only way I get this is if Najee runs for 24 yards. But all they really need is a first down. So he's going to get 10, maybe 11 max. He's going to sit down, and they're going to run out the clock.
Yep.
And that was it. And there's probably like a minute and 20 seconds left at this point. So I'm like, this is fucking over. This is over. So I pull out my phone, and I'm thinking about how to text this man, like, congrats, man. Great, great year, whatever. Like, I'm planning this in my head. Yeah. And I'm watching. I'm like, should I send it now? I'm just going to keep.
Just going to wait.
double zeros on the clock. I'm going to wait. Najee runs. He gets 3 yards. He runs again. He gets another couple yards. So it's 3rd and 2. I'm like, well, this is it. This is it. If not, what I need Najee to do is I need him to get he at that point he had 8. I needed 2.4, so it was another 16 yards. Yeah. I need a 16-yard run to pull this off. But he only needs 3 yards to end the game. I'm like, this isn't gonna happen. So I'm like, all right, whatever. Then I get a text message. Congrats, dude. I'm like, huh? And I haven't seen the play yet. I'm like, congrats. Congrats. So I was on a little bit of a delay. So I'm looking, I'm saying, maybe he's saying congrats, because maybe he saw it ahead of me. The game is over, and he's just being a good dude and just
respect.
Even though I lost, respect, man. Congrats on a great year. So I'm like, oh, shit, it's over. Fuck. So I'm watching the play. I see Najee run it. He gets to the first down marker, and there's a hole, and he keeps going. And I'm watching this, and I'm like,
yes, I did it.
Oh my God! And he gets a touchdown. I'm like, oh, holy shit! I just won. I lost it. I'm yelling, dude. I swear, I blacked out for part of it. I'm like, did that really happen? I had to go back. I'm like, let me see this again. Did I really just see what I just saw? Were there flags? What's going on? Did they call it back? Something?
Right.
Yeah, offside, something like that.
Yeah.
Holding. What's going on? He scored that touchdown. I said, I can't believe this. So I immediately, we have a group me for that one too. I said, holy shit, oh my God. Najee, fuck yeah, Najee, my boy forever. I'll buy this jersey. Just loving life, man. I'm like, oh my God. then I texted him. I was like, dude, I didn't even see the play before you texted me, congrats. So you telling me that? I had no idea why you were texting me. He's like, I was wondering because you didn't say something for a minute. And then I responded later on. So, yeah, man. And that was it. Like, that play got it.
If dude, that's awesome.
If he would have just sat down, because everybody thought he was going to get the first down, and then kneel down, right? And then let Ben Roethlisberger end the game on a kneel down for his final game. But Najee said, "Fuck that! I got fantasy managers that need me.
Let me get this young touchdown right here. You dig?
Touchdown real quick. Pad my stats. Thank you, Najee, man. Thank you. So yeah, man. So I won the league on that, and yeah, that's my second time winning that one. So that's pretty cool. I'm the first 2-time champion in that league, so that's pretty cool. But
I just did our league in DraftKings this year, man. I was just entirely too busy to have my time spread out like that. I'm like, let's just do DraftKings with it, complimentary, week by week. But yeah, it was a fun year, man. I still have fun.
It was a fun season.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I was enjoying that streak. I was like, I feel like a wild card. Just, as soon as I get in, it's over. That's all I thought about. As soon as I get in the playoff, it is over.
That's how. So last year, that's how it felt, because I remember getting off to a bad start, but then I think I ended the year on like a 5 or 6 game winning streak, and I'm doing the math. I'm like, is there any way? Like, if what combination? But we had the head-to-head as the tiebreaker then. If we would have had points, I'd have to go back and see. But I was looking, I was like, damn, I wish it was points, because it would have given me a chance had it just been points.
Yeah, if it was points, I already knew I was in there, because I think I got like top score of the league for that week at least 3 times, or three that season.
Yeah, I think so. Jason, I think, had the most points.
Yeah.
You, I think, were second in points, if I remember correctly. It was either you or me. It was one of us two that were like right there, right after Jason. But Jason had the most. But yeah, man, it was close. It was close. Like towards the end there, like you did try to make a comeback. I saw that.
I tried.
But your boy Mike Williams, though, try to tell you. You were believing in it. I'm like,
I was, man. Like first 4 games, I'm like, bro, he's the number 1 wide receiver, but forgot who they got.
Dude, if I had him, I would have traded him immediately. Yeah. I'd have traded Mike Williams.
I traded the wrong player. I traded Jamar
Chase. Yeah, you traded the wrong one.
And I drafted him for that purpose. I'm like, maybe I can get a trade, some running backs, because I was like, that's like a hole in my game right now. I need running backs.
Dude,
man, you did the trade.
Yep.
Shit, like maybe a week or 2 later, I'm dropping these fools.
Dude, Jamar Chase, first week after I got him, he had like 25 or 28.
Yeah, I think I even texted him like enjoying that Jamar Chase trade.
Yes. Never took him out of my lineup. Not one time.
No, you didn't.
There every week.
No, you didn't. I was like, he just sat on my bench. I'm like, I'm not using him. My team is cold. Mike Williams is just scoring, you know?
Yep.
But shit.
Yeah.
That was a fluke.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen him do that before, because Mike Williams, he's a big body receiver. He should be a top receiver. Like what he's doing is what he should be doing, but I don't know. It's just he can't sustain it.
No, man, he's getting less and less targets. It wasn't even like I'm like even the targets went down. I'm like, shit. It's all about Keenan Allen. I'm like,
Keenan Allen,
amount of targets.
Eckler,
right. Eckler,
Those are his dudes, man. Those are for that team, for that system. It's always Keenan Allen and Austin Eckler. They're getting most of the targets. Mike Williams, he'll get a big play, but in the beginning he was getting the targets. Like Keenan Allen was there. Mike Williams getting the target. I said, is this gonna switch? But I don't know. I just don't trust Mike Williams for like long term. I feel like once I saw that,
if I drafted Keenan Allen, I would have got. But I think Bruce got there before me. That's the reason why I went with Mike Williams as an option,
because you had Herbert. You're trying to pair Herbert and
exactly. I was trying to go for that same combination that got me that championship.
Yeah. Because you had Keenan Allen last year.
Right? I did, and I killed that combination. I killed. That twosome was nice. It was too nice. You couldn't stop that twosome.
Dude, yeah. Herbert's good, man.
I was getting 60 points alone from that twosome.
Right.
Like, dude,
the stack, that's a good strategy, you know, like when you have, because hey, if he's throwing a touchdown or if just whatever that receiver's getting, that quarterback is getting for sure. Like that they're paired together, so that's perfect. And a guy like Herbert too, who, I mean, he's
still had a good season.
He's running, and he's very efficient with his passes.
He ran more this year than compared to last year.
Yep.
And I think I'm more leaning towards that. When we have our season, when we have our draft, like bringing it up about the what's that that league when you just want to keepers league.
Yeah.
Want to keep some of your players like a QB or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, I'd be all for that.
Yeah, I mean,
because our league is old enough now.
Yeah. So I'm for that. I just feel like I like redraft too, because it allows everybody a chance to, kind of start from scratch and build a great team no matter what. Whereas with keepers, there's a little bit, like, I think it's cool too, because I do get attached. Like right now, if we were in keeper league, Najee's on my team. Like if I only got one person to keep, it would be him. Like I'm keeping him on my team. But at the same time, I do think that, okay, so you can't have an opportunity to get Najee, or someone else doesn't have the opportunity to get Herbert. Like, it's kind of nice when everybody gets a chance to, you see a player and it's like, oh, I'd like to have him on my team next year, and you still get that opportunity. Yeah. Like,
but it would make it interesting for me. Just I look at it like, all right, you have to be a little bit more strategic now, because it's a keepers league. So all right, so I know he got that player locked, so I know how to, I got to change it up now. You got Najee, all right, so I know that's off the table, or any other running back too. So I think it would be fun.
It's interesting. Interesting. I mean, I guess where it would really suck is if your team was just terrible and you don't want to keep anybody. Yeah. Like that would suck.
That's
like,
true.
That's true. It happens. It happens. Where everybody's a bust and it's just like, fuck, man. Like, I don't want none of these people.
Roberto's team.
He wouldn't want
just on IR, bro.
It's
just. I was like, dude, what is your team playing, man? What?
Even Alvin Kamara just wasn't it for him this year. Nah, it was terrible. Yeah,
he was hurt half the time.
He was. That, and just that team was bad. It was just a bad team.
Those guaranteed wins for me. I already knew. I'm like, oh, who I'm going against? That's a win. Sorry.
Yeah, man. I mean, unfortunately, with this team this year, that is what.
Slim pickings with Shane.
Shane's team, I remember going against him.
I beat this Shane. I think I beat this team twice this season.
Yeah, but I feel like for whatever reason, when he went against me, his team put up a hell of a fight. I'm like, why are they putting up all these points this week?
All of a sudden on me. It's your turn.
Dude, I was like, Shane's team just decided. It's like they know. Like, oh shit, yeah, we got to show up in this one. What the fuck? I ended up beating them, but it was tough. Yeah, dude, that was crazy. But yeah, man, that was a lot of fun. I just,
fun season.
Said I'm already in the lab, man, looking at next
Me
year.
Me too, man. It was a good run as champion. Yeah. I enjoyed it. I definitely earned it, and my strategy didn't work. Slightly miscalculation. I'll admit that. Little mishap, but it will be rectified. I will come back stronger now. I learned from my mistakes. All right, so I learned from this one.
Yeah,
I'll be not even better. I'm going for my second title. All right, I need it. I want it.
Well, I'm going for my fifth. So, and I'm getting better too. So, hey, man. Yeah. I'm going for, I want all the championships, but I keep thinking about that Infinity Gauntlet. Like I want all the stones, man. I got 4.
I see
need 5.
You changed up your picture. You used to have the Batman and the Robin, the slap. Right. I'm like, look at it. Yeah, I get it. Look at him.
I want all the stones,
you want them all. You look greedy.
Greed is good.
All right, man. I'm sorry, man. I understand, because I want more. One is not good enough.
I want to do that Brady, like, you know, all the rings. Like, hey, man.
Oh man.
Shit. Yeah, man.
Did you see any new movies, man? You check the new Spider-Man at all?
I saw the new Spider-Man.
Oh, that's what's up.
I hit, so spoiler alert, I guess, for
yeah. Let them know spoilers.
Like,
it been out for a while anyway.
But it was great, man. I thought it was the best Spider-Man movie ever.
Yep.
Bringing the Spider-Man movies together and connecting all the storylines from,
Loved it.
you know, the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, you know, to this one, I thought was beautiful, and just the scene with them all coming together, you know, through the portals, and then talking to Tom Holland on the rooftop. I was like, shit, man, like, I never thought I would see this. You know, I never thought that this would happen.
Yeah.
So that was cool, man, and just the performances from Willem Dafoe. You know, it was crazy.
Dude.
Pulling straight wrestling moves, spine busters through floors.
Oh my God. That scene in the apartment, he was just, I'm like, bro, how is Spider-Man surviving? How is he even walking, bro?
Right.
He's going through platforms, through floors of the apartment. I'm like, that was insane. Yeah, but Willem Dafoe, he did his thing, man. That dude was acting.
Yep.
Yeah,
he did, man. He just taking the punches and just laughing, and just like it was just something to watch, man.
Sadistic,
I'm there like,
bro.
This man is great.
Yeah, even that scene when they're all in an apartment, and I think they just fixed what is it, Dr. Octavius?
Yeah,
and Peter, he sent something wrong, bro. So he's out of the lab. He walks around, goes to like into the kitchen, the front room area, looks outside at the window, and then he noticed what's the Green Goblin?
Green Goblin, yep.
Yeah, noticed the Green Goblin. He like throws a bomb, and it's like, oh shit, it just go nuts from that point, man. It was just crazy, man. But hats off to Willem Dafoe, man. He did a phenomenal job in that movie, bro.
Yeah, he did. They all did, man. That whole cast was awesome, dude. Like, it was just great to see. You know, him, Doctor Strange, you know, the scenes with him and Peter, you know, and just their fight, you know, in the Mirrorverse was insane. You know, that was crazy.
He was geek. He's like, man, I just beat Doctor Strange in the mirror world.
Right.
He was geek, bro.
Dude, yeah.
I was like, hell yeah, I'll be talking shit too. Like, man.
Dude, that was fun. That was fun seeing that. Just the character development for, you know, Peter, you know, throughout this whole thing. I mean, I think I really appreciated those conversations that he had with the other Spider-Man. But then also too, like from the tragedy with Aunt May, you could see like, okay, he could go down a dark path right now because he's feeling he wants revenge.
He wanted to kill him, man. But Tobey Maguire Spider-Man,
he's the one that brought him out of that. You know, like, first it was the conversation and the whole like, with great power comes great responsibility, and they're just like, oh wait, you know, like you know, we all had the same conversation. It's like a mantra for us. Okay, cool. And then at the end, when Peter meets up with Green Goblin and he's trying to kill him, that scene where Tobey stops the glider stops Tom Holland from killing Green Goblin by stopping that glider.
Yeah,
it goes back to the first Spider-Man, because that same glider, or at least one very similar to it, is what killed Norman in the first one. And the way he died was he was trying to kill Peter, and Peter got out the way, and it stabbed him. And I feel like Peter kind of always regretted that, because that started the whole don't tell Harry and led Harry down the dark path because he kept that secret. So if he could have found a way to save Norman, maybe things would have been different between him and Harry. So him stopping that glider this time was like redemption for him too, with like, oh, last time I didn't save Norman, this time let me save him, and let me save Tom Holland too from making the same mistake that I did, which is basically just like killing someone or allowing someone to die one way or another. I thought that was
like with
really
Andrew
cool,
Garfield,
like,
Spider-Man allowing his Gwen to die, and he kind of relived that with MJ saving Tom.
His mistake.
Oh my God, bro! And you saw, if you saw that movie, you understood the emotion. He was like, he almost teared up, lip shivering. I was like, bro, I remember. I was like, oh shit, when she just fell down. He was using the spider web, and oh my god,
just broke her back. She hit her head on the back of the thing.
Yeah,
that was crazy, man. Just then for him to save, this Mary Jane, from the same fate potentially, like that was emotional. That was emotional. And speaking of back, that scene too where Tobey Maguire was talking about his back, and Andrew Garfield was like, "Yo, you okay?" And they're like, "Yeah, it's an old back injury." That was cool, man. He's like, "I can crack that for you." Which when Andrew Garfield said that, I thought, well, you saying you can crack someone's back kind of reminds me of Gwen Stacy a little bit too. So that was kind of morbid a little bit, the way I heard it. But him helping him with the back and just the whole scene for Tobey Maguire where he says, my back, or I'm back.
Yeah.
So, and even with that too, like he actually had back problems from the first Spider-Man movie. And so he almost wanted not to change some of the action and not do as many fight scenes. And they almost recasted Tobey Maguire with Jake Gyllenhaal. So Jake Gyllenhaal.
I remember that. Yeah.
So there's so many connections there. That's why in Entourage, I don't know if you remember the show Entourage, but on HBO, they used Jake Gyllenhaal to replace Vincent Chase, Aquaman. So it was kind of a harken to that story because Vinny Chase was, trying to make some demands, whatever. They were like, well, we could just replace you. And they replaced him with Jake Gyllenhaal, same way that Sony almost replaced Tobey Maguire with Jake Gyllenhaal.
Wow.
Anyway, so it's just a lot of cool stuff. It's cool connections there with that whole just one back scene. I was like, oh shit, man, this is fun, man. It was a fun movie.
It was a fun movie, even when Tobey Maguire explaining how he doesn't use web shooters because when Andrew Garfield gave Tom Holland like, here, man. Oh no, it was Ned. Like Ned, yeah, here's the web shooters, and Tom was like, what's those? What are those for? Web shooter, because it's thick.
Right.
And you just like,
Tobey Maguire. Yeah, Tobey Maguire said, oh, wait, what? Yeah.
What?
Right.
Like, just go like this.
Andrew Garfield was just like...
He was freaked out by that shit.
Yeah, freaked out. Somewhat disgusted, but really like...
amazed.
Intrigued.
Right. All at the same time.
Out of you? Tom Holland's like, where else does that come out of you? It's like, oh my God.
Here we go. Down this rabbit hole.
No, my favorite part of that scene, though, well, there's a couple things. One was when Ned called out, he said Peter, and all of them did that whole Spider-Man gift thing. Like, ooh, him, you talking about him, me, him. That was cool. But also, too, when Ned was asking Tobey Maguire about, like, so did you have a best friend? He's like, yeah, like he died in my arms after he tried to kill me. And, Ned is like, oh shit. And then he looks at Andrew Garfield and almost out loud, I said to the screen, I was like, don't even ask him because he had the same problem with his best friend, trying to kill him. I'm like, oh shit. And then Ned goes up to Tom Holland and he's like, I just want you to know, I will never betray you. I'll never turn around and try to kill you. Don't worry. And Tom was like, what the hell is that all about? Just like, just trying to let him know. So, yeah, man, that was fun. That was a fun movie. Like,
yeah, I definitely caught up on some Marvel movies, man. Just Eternals 2 and the 10 Rings of Shang-Chi, which I was definitely amazed by that. They caught me off guard right there.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't think it was gonna be a banger like that.
Yeah.
It's like Dragon Ball Z type shit going on. I was like, man.
Yeah, they had a lot of like Crouching Tiger, like references in the beginning, and just visually that movie was awesome. Just they did a lot of great things, and I'm curious to see where they go with that character from there.
Same here.
It's very interesting, like character and world and the back history with 10 rings and the Mandarin and all that. I thought that was really cool. It was fun, man. It was fun. Like Marvel's on a roll right now, man. It's just one after another. They got my money. Anytime they put something out, I just gotta see it. That TV shows, everything, man. Like
Hawkeye, I ain't finished Hawkeye.
Yeah, it was great, man. Good. It was a great. I mean, around Christmas time too, which is perfect. Like just because that's the storyline. He's trying to get home for Christmas, but like that, just everything around that. Finish it up because I don't want to spoil it. There's some pretty big stuff that happens towards the end. Definitely worth the watch. So that's cool.
Yeah, man.
Man.
Good shit. I just finished been watching Cobra Kai. I don't know if you're familiar with Cobra Kai. You ever watch Karate Kid?
Oh, I watched Karate Kid, but I don't know. There's so many shows that I'm watching.
Yeah.
I don't know. Cobra Kai. I saw the first episode.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. I just didn't really. It was okay, but I didn't have that like, oh, I gotta go see it. And I'm watching so many shows. So yeah.
I got you. It's a good saga, man. They on their 4th season, but just the way they tell stories, it's definitely intriguing. So I would say just let it breathe a little bit more.
Yeah,
you might get into it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm watching The Witcher now. Like that's the show that I'm really into now. Okay. So yeah. I got that, and then just when anime is gonna be cranking up here pretty soon. I know My Hero or Attack on Titan. I think is the first one that's coming up pretty soon, and then My Hero. But
this is their final season, so this is like the second half. Now.
Part 2.
Yep. That was
looking forward to that.
First part was insane, man. Aaron is a savage.
Yeah.
It's like, man, I don't give a fuck no more.
Not anymore.
0 fucks.
He is done. He don't even care no more, man. He's like, whatever, man.
Yo, I'm gonna blow this whole shit up and not give a fuck.
Right. All you motherfuckers here.
Right.
It is what it is.
Kill everybody. Women, kids, shit can get no fuck. Oh, we can have a talk. We can have a conversation.
Right.
Shit.
Well, I'm still gonna do what I'm gonna do. That's it.
Right.
You have no influence over what I'm about to do right now.
Dude, he was to the task, bro.
Yeah.
He was like, let's have the conversation.
Yep.
But like, man, fuck all what you talking about, bro. At the end of the day, man.
Yeah.
Fuck this.
It was crazy. I was pissed with the fact that it didn't finish right away.
I know.
Advertising that.
Yeah.
They split it up. I'm like, you motherfuckers just want to draw this out.
They do.
But
they do.
We're here now, so
that's what they do now, though. I think they did that last season too. Split it up.
Yeah, I think so. I think it was, but it wasn't. I don't feel like we had to wait as long for that. Like this one, I feel like it's been a minute since part 1.
Yeah.
So I just
wait.
Why
y'all leave us like this, man?
Seriously, just finish it like that. So that you talked about how with Bryan Danielson and Hangman Page, like you were like, the ending kind of pissed you off, but it was good. Yeah. That for me, I had that same feeling with Attack on Titan. Where it was like, okay, this is great. I'm into it. I'm into the end. I'm ready for it. I'm here for it. Then they didn't finish it. I'm like, wait, what?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
I was more upset about that than I was about the 60-minute draw.
I get because you're invested, man. This is
right.
Years in the making with
Attack on Titan.
Clark Street days when I found out about Attack on Titan, bro.
Right.
I think who told me about it? Was it Connor? Or no, it was Izzy.
Okay. Yeah, Ezel. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
He told me about it. I'm like, what you talking about, man? Attack on Titan. It's like,
I think Land was watching that too. Alan. Yeah, I think it was him, but definitely Zell is huge in anime. So I know he was talking about that.
Sure, it was him. Sure.
Yeah.
Positive.
Oh man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
A lot of good shit I'm watching though, man.
Hell
my God. Dexter New Blood. That's a good show.
No, I didn't really get into Dexter, and I heard like the ending of it was kind of weird. Like
it was. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna front, bro. After all that investment and this is the payoff, really.
Like,
but this New Blood, it's like they fixed that a little bit, and this new season, this new chapter of Dexter, it's good. That's cool.
But there's just so much stuff out there, man.
It is, man.
I guess you gotta pick and choose and just go from there. So yeah.
Shit. Many, money, mo.
Right. Oh man. All right, man. I'm gonna cap it here. Got a early start for shit tomorrow, but yeah, man, fun being back. Definitely, long overdue. Getting back in there and talking about wrestling, but
things, man.
It felt good. It felt good, just like getting back into the swing of things. So definitely excited to keep this going. And Road to Royal Rumble, man. It's always this is the time. Like this is the time where like it really gets exciting with all the big I mean, back to back, we're gonna have Royal Rumble, Elimination Chamber, WrestleMania. I think is how it's gonna go. There might be one more in between all that.
Fastlane.
Well, I don't really care about that. I mean,
know, but
yeah, depending on how they do it, who knows? Maybe
they
if
throw
if they book it
Fastlane
well,
in there.
fine,
Brock probably skipped that. Like, nah.
Right. Y'all can do that one without me.
Right. Sidelight interview, sure, but
yeah, exactly. I'll do something back, but yeah, I'm not wrestling, sorry. Oh man, but yeah, man, good shit. We'll see. I think next Wednesday would work for me again this coming week.
All right,
so
I'll let you know. That should work though.
Yeah. Just let me know about that. But I think same time after Dynamite. Let me just double check this real quick. Pretty sure. Oh, well, it's not gonna load now. Okay, well, let's just say tentatively next Wednesday after Dynamite. I think we'll be fine. I'll let you know if something changes with that. But I think last I checked, because I was checking before we recorded. I think I'm good there.
Cool, man. Sounds good.
Yeah.
If something changed, I'll let you know. But I think that should work though.
Yeah.
Same time. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, man. It was good catching up. Back at it again. We're back.
Yeah.
Back to the grind. Let's go. 3 years, 2 heading down.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Here we go. I can feel my energy going, too. I feel myself getting tired. I'm like,
I know.
Just go knock out.
Yeah. I'm about to get these Z's in.
Yeah. I'm just like,
maybe have this championship at my side. Just like, I'm about to sleep.
Ian's championship now, man. I'm sorry.
Don't say that, man. Don't say that, man.
It's truth. Until next year when it's
mine.
No,
it's not until I actually give it to him, all right?
No, it's his. He won. It's official. You were champion up until the moment he beat Jason.
God damn it, man. Right?
That's it. It's over with.
And I can't deny that.
Yep. It's facts.
Right.
I wish I could say it was me.
I just got to eat that. I was like, oh, you're right.
It's Ian's championship now. That nameplate should have been changed. Wrestling. Take that shit off. All right, Ian, man. It's yours.
No, bro.
Oh, man. Congrats, Ian. If you hear this.
Hangs in my wall in my room, too, man. I can't stare at it anymore when I go to sleep. That's...
Oh, man. Yeah, I had a spot, too.
Yeah, the spot. I put something there now. It's going to feel weird.
It's funny because I have... So, years ago, my mom bought me and Kamal both championship belts, and that's the belt that she got us. So I have that actual belt. Like I own it, separately. So it's funny because I still look at it and I'm like, oh, like I have it, and it reminds me of this one. I'm just like, damn, I need both of them, because then what I would do is I would pose both of them together. So it was always fun looking at 2 championship belts side by side like that. Now it's just one. I'm like, oh.
Like when you earned, when you bought,
Yeah, right, exactly. So it's just like, one's missing. Get it back.
I need to complete the set.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
My son's like, man, where's your championship, Daddy? Yeah, son. It's over.
It's over with. Yeah. The run is over. It's okay. You had a great run, man. Some people
yeah.
Some people don't get one. Say you did it.
Some people don't get one. Hear that, Bruce? Some people just don't get there. Just not in their destination.
Jesus. Oh, man.
Message
you guys
received.
Face off next year. We're going to replay this.
Please do.
Oh, man. That's great. Shit. All right, man. I'll catch you later, man. Great show.
Yeah, later, bro.
All right, later on.